times are getting hard. Guess what I'ma do? Hustle, 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 hard, hard, hustle, hard, hard, hustle, hard. Close mouths don't get fed on this out until August.
Hello all, that was my little theme music that I listen to every morning before I get ready to go to work. And I just want to tell you, it's been a wonderful week this week. Been working really hard, and every time I get through with my load, I got another load already pre-planned for me to go out, and just been going. And the week has been flying by so fast. So let me just give you an update of what's been going on with me. Let's see. Guess what? I was at a truck stop with, it was one of those small truck stops in the middle of nowhere. And I stayed the night there to get some rest because I ran out of time. And I went to take the trash and put it in a trash can and come right back, right? And I closed my door, and I know the door was unlocked, and Ripley gets so excited to see me when coming to the door. He always watches the door when I come. Well, he jumped up on the door and at the same time hit the lock button and locked himself in the truck with the keys in. I had no way to get in the truck. So first thing people was telling me was just to find another Freightliner out there and maybe the key would work. But I was in such a small truck stop that there wasn't like any new Freightliners out there. It was all like old or different model trucks. I did find a Walmart driver that had the same truck that I had, but the key didn't work. So I had ended up calling the tow truck. It cost me $85. Ripley's getting really expensive, but they came right away. I stayed there for about 20 minutes. They came right away. He did this little thing with the balloon thing, opened it right up, had no problem. Let's see. Other than that, got on my way to deliver my load. Everything's been going pretty much okay. Haven't had any too much of any kind of slip-ups. I did get my GPS. Let me show you which one I got. I got the baby. Got the baby GPS, which is the Rand McNally 525. I know everybody has a 720 and up, but I'm starting off with this one, and then I'll upgrade and give this away to somebody else that's coming in the business. So just wanted to see how it was. So I did get my, right, you gotta get your GPS, you gotta get your GPS. But I did end up getting it, and I've been meeting a lot of people out here. We've been having fun talking to folks and just having a good time. You know, it's really nice to collecting phone numbers, getting those resources in of these drivers, because they experience a lot of things, and they are just, you know, wonderful as far as calling, asking what you do about this or what you. I had a problem with my time because I was going to run out of time when I got to Walmart, and I didn't want to do my clock or something, and I called up somebody and they was like, this is what you do. You go 12 miles. If you go under this speed, it won't turn you to on duty. You can make that delivery without starting your clock. And then once you get unloaded or whatever, start your clock. I mean, people know so much. So I'm learning a lot. You know, I'm out here on my own, but I'm still in training. And people are really helping as far as, you know, giving me tips and things like that. Every morning I try to get up, do my face, my hair, my makeup, put on my Beyonce perfume, and, you know, iron my clothes, and because you want to look professional. For me, I want to look professional when I go to a shipper or receiver, because I want their first impression of me to be, you know, someone that, you know, really knows what they're doing, or cares about how they dress and their load and all that kind of stuff, and getting there on time. And then you want to build a relationship with them, because you'll probably be coming back delivering another load to them again. They'll remember you, and they'll take care of you too as well. You know, I mean, I just, it's amazing to me how when I see people just offer so much help. And like this morning, I got to Walmart last night, spent the night outside the thing. No, was it Walmart? No, Walmart don't let you spend a night at their thing. It was I want to say Winn-Dixie. Winn-Dixie lets you spend a night. Yeah, Winn-Dixie. And I got up there to security, and they was like, "This your first time here?" And I was like, "Yeah, I've never been here before." And they was like, "No problem, we got you. Let me show you what we do." And usually you're gonna have to go back and sit and wait for us to call you. But by the time I got in the truck, they was like, "Oh, they got your door ready, so you could just go on in." I was like, "What?" Because my appointment wasn't until 10 o'clock, and it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. They was like, "Oh, they ready for you now." So I'm like, "Okay." So I said, "You got an easy door that I can get into, because I don't want to be out there all day back." But she said, "Yeah, I'll put you wherever you want." So I got an easy door to get into, and all I had to do was turn and pull back. It was great. So, but about time I turned around, there was like 3-4 other Clem trucks there, and about time I turned around to do a straight line back, somebody from Clem, I forget his name, he did tell me, jumped out his truck to come help me. And I was like, wow. And before I knew it, I had straightened up and was backing up, and he was already in back of the truck telling me, "Come on back, just come on back, come on back." Like I say, I don't back up fast. I may be having it lined up and maybe okay, but it ain't gonna be no fast quick back to the back. It's gonna be nice and slow. And he just kept, "Come on, you got it, you got it, you got it." So he said, I went to jump out the truck to go open my doors, and he's like, "I got your doors for you, don't worry about it, I got it. You want me to open your door and do your seal and chock your wheels for you?" And I was like, "Yeah, where they get this new breed of drivers?" And I was like, yeah. So he did all that for me, showed me where receiving was, and went in there. It was cold as I don't know what, and I had this like dress on or whatever, and he said, "You go ahead in front of everybody, because you know it's cold in here, and I know you cold, so go ahead, they can get you unloaded first." And I was like, well, maybe I need to wear a dress all the time. So got out there, they got me unloaded. I went outside, did my pre-trip, did my 15 minutes, and got on the road. Before I left, I had my next trip going to Donaldsonville, Georgia, to get some peanuts. And the peanuts, I gotta take it to Laredo, Texas, but that's 1,000 miles, so I'm already at 2,000 already, and it's Monday, and that's 1,000 miles. I mean, I'm like, when I say I'm not stopping, I'm doing my 10 hours and I'm gone. So everything's been good. Now the only thing is I don't think I'm gonna make it by Thursday morning at 6 o'clock, because that's when the pay goes in. So I think I may have to hold that one until a little bit after Thursday. But if I can make it, oh my goodness. But if I can't, I'm not going to worry about it. It'll just be a great start for next week. This coming Friday will be the first week of my lease payment starting, which is okay. So I learned how to do it by, like, you know, if you get an extra load or you get some loads in with some extra miles on it, then save it for next week in case you may be short or something comes up that week, so you're not, you know, getting behind or anything like that. But doing lease, it really makes you think and be out there, making sure you making the payments, because if not, then lease purchase is not for you. But as long as you getting your miles and you willing to run, it's the best thing ever. It's the best thing ever. I love it. I'm coming into Jackson Friday. Some people asked me to stop by the school. I was going to say hello, see how everybody was doing. I do have someone in orientation that's starting from another company, so I can get the $2,500 referral bonus. They also get $2,500 as well as being an experienced driver for coming over to Clem. And but I've been out there recruiting. I had a man the other day say, wow, you must like the company that you work for, because you got a big old smile on your face. And I was like, I love it. And he was like, you drive? And I was like, okay, you know, you just said I work for the company. Now you asked me, do I drive? You think I'm just wearing this hat and this headset for, you know, for kicks? I mean, what you trying to say? So he said, no, I don't mean it like that. I was just playing. But I did hear that Clem is a great company to work for, and they tend to cater to women. And I was like, that's a good thing, you know. I mean, we have a lot of women drivers, and it's because, I don't know why, it's because I know it's a good company to work for, and women love it. I mean, we have a lot of women drivers, and it's like when they say cater to women drivers, I mean, like when your truck is in the shop or something like that, you don't know what's going on, you don't know what they doing and things like that. And the guys at the shop, they explain everything. They're like, okay, this is what it needs, this is why you do this, and they don't try to rush you off and just tell you to come back at this certain time or whatever. They try to explain what's going on with you with your truck. Dispatch, great. Anytime I don't understand what's coming over the Qualcomm, I pick up the phone and they're like, all you gotta do is do this, this, that, and the third, and that's it. And I'm like, okay. And then just every department or payroll, if I got a problem with payroll. I mean, I had my first settlement statement, they didn't have ready or something. I called payroll and it was like, just call this number. I called that number, they had it straight, and they had my pay in my direct deposit like within an hour. So, you know, it's like people pay attention, and they really take care of you there. I know I'm new, and I know that I haven't gotten seen the bad part of, you know, things that's happening and things like that, but I try to take everything in stride and try to keep a positive attitude about everything. I don't like to listen to horror stories. I don't like to listen to other people downgrading companies or any other company. If that's your experience, that's your experience. But I try to stay around people that's positive and really like their job or their lease purchase, and they really like doing it, and I try to talk to those people. If you type person that talk, oh, wait till you go down this hill, or wait till you do this, or you ain't seen nothing yet, or you think you, I don't pay too much attention to that, because, you know, they went through the same thing. And if you say something to me and the first 5 minutes that you talking to me and nothing positive came out your mouth, everything you said is negative, I automatically turn off. I don't listen, and I'll probably hang up the phone too. I had to hang up the phone on somebody last week because they just kept I mean, just not about my company, but about being a driver out here. And it was just so negative, and I was just like, you know, if he says one more negative word, I'm just gonna hang up the phone. And lo and behold, he said one more negative statement, and I was like, click, I'm done. So, and I don't give it a second thought. I don't even pick up the phone. Oh, My YouTube subscribers, thank you so much for all my new YouTube subscribers. I really appreciate it. And the ones that put their phone number on there for me to call, expect the call. Don't say, oh, I didn't think you was gonna call me. You put your phone number on there, you told me to call you, so I'm gonna call you. So I wonder why people put their phone number on something and then they say, I didn't think you was gonna call me. Oh yeah, I'm calling. You put your number, I'm calling. So it may take me a minute to get to call, but I do try to whenever I have time. Scanning in my scan sheets, doing all that. This week I'm going into Jackson because I want to do my tankers and get my hazmat started, because I want to be on the southeast region. It's getting kind of cold, and I was in Virginia and it was like 40 degrees, and I was like, oh, maybe I want to stay in the southeast because this ain't cute. Especially with going up and down them curves and them hills, and it's just not cute at all. I mean, those are situations you starting at 20 and you trying to stay at 20 until you get down that dirt hill, and I'm like, oh my, and when you heavy, it ain't no joke. You just feel the trailer just pushing you down there, and I just be creeping. I'm trying not to go too fast, because one wrong turn and it's a done deal. But you just have to just take your time and not rush. And sometimes when things happen, just don't get in a rush situation. I have been improving on the back end skills, so I'm getting the alley dock thing down. I am getting that down. I'm practicing. What I do is, in the daytime, everybody starts sleeping about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. That's my time to practice. So I'll stop on my break, and I'll stop at one of the bigger truck stops and just go way in the back or whatever, pick out a spot, and just start doing, my maneuvers and getting back in there. So every day that I practice, I get a little bit better. At nighttime, if I happen to find, I try to get in the truck stop before it gets too late and before the truck stops get too full, because I do not like backing up at night. And if I can pull up or whatever, to just pull in there, I'll try to do that. And rather than trying to back up at night, I'll rather back up in the daytime than to back up at night. So, but like today, I got here at the Flying J's in Dothan, Alabama, about 5:30 before it got full, and I've circled the parking lot twice, and so happened it was an open area that I could just pull right on into, so I'm good for the night. So, one side, I got about, this will be my 4th load for the week. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it in or not, but I'm going to try to. I got to do my commercial for Clam. I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to make it fun. As far as, you remember that Everest commercial when they said, I see you sitting there, you ain't doing nothing, won't you sit there? Well, I'm going to try to do something like that for KLLM, because I believe that, once you get out here, once you get everything started, get on the road, you're going to love it, you're going to enjoy yourself, and have a good time doing it. I was just so, the scenery, I wanted to take some pictures, but I don't want to take pictures while I'm driving and you can't stop, so, but it was just, oh my goodness, if you saw the mountains and the road and the water and the beautiful sky, it was just like heaven when I came around that mountain. I think I was either in Pennsylvania or Virginia, and it was just, I wanted to take a picture, but I couldn't. Update on my friend coming out, got his CDL book, so I said, you know, I'm not going to be able to adapt to the home style of being, you know, there with you every day. And he was like, that's fine, don't worry about it, because I'm adapting to your style, and I'm going to be out there on the road with you every day because you need somebody to have your back, and you need somebody with you. And I was like, okay, this can maybe work. So he got his CDL book. He's going to get his permit before he goes to Clem, so he only has to do 2 weeks instead of 3. I'm going to take him, once he gets his permit, then I'll come in and let him practice back in like a truck stop or something like that, to get him ready to get on the road. So that's going to be exciting. I can't wait. But other than that, I'm just tired. But that's it. So I think I got enough of your time, and on my way to Laredo, Texas. So I will talk to you, see you later. And if you see me out there and you see my truck, it's 55305 for Clem. If you see me out there, like I say hello, how you doing, what's going on with ya, and because I love to conversate, I love to talk. So, but I'm glad about the people that I'm meeting, glad about the resources that I'm coming into. And I asked about, somebody asked me, was I going to become a trainer, because we need women trainers. And my thing about that is, once I get the experience, right now I'm so new, child, I'm so new, honey, I wouldn't be able to teach anybody anything. So, but they say if you do 2 winters, you know, in the cold, then after that, then you can apply to be a trainer. But they've said probably I will only need 1 winter. I would like to do that. I would like to take the opportunity to train someone, especially someone that is unsure about themselves, because I would love to, you know, make them feel confident, make them know that they can do it. I'm not a person that's going to curse or yell or anything like that. And, you know, sometimes we have situations, but later on we can laugh about them. But yeah, I would like to have that opportunity to be able to teach someone else. But right now, I don't think it would be a good idea, because I am still learning myself. And there's a lot of things that I need to get down as far as the shippers and receivers and directions and where I'm going, and before I can teach someone else, because you want them to have a great experience and want them going into this profession prepared. And the only way that they can do that is if I'm prepared. So I'm getting it done, I'm getting it down. It's becoming a lot easier than it was with my first week out. I mean, now it's just like clockwork. I don't even think about it, I just get out and do it. And I got my little accessories. I got my extended arm for to release the my coupling, my trailer. I got a standing stool so I can wash my windshield and my mirror. So, you know, I'm making it happen with what I need to do to make it happen. And they've been very accommodating as far as if I want to stop through Jackson, they'll route me through Jackson. It's called a drive-by. You get a drive-by. So, but they'll route me through Jackson. Wherever I want to go, they'll try to give it to the load planner to route me through that way. So right now I'm very content, and I really don't hear from my dispatcher or anybody unless, you know, something's like, if it's running late, the load running late, or if there's like an emergency load or something like that. But other than that, I just get up and whatever time, do my trip planning, whatever time that I run my day, that's how I run my day. I don't really have to answer to anyone, but you know, am I going to be able to make that delivery on time? And that's the only, and that's by text message. So other than that, nobody else bothers me. So I pretty much am enjoying it right now. What I'm going to do for you all Friday is I am going to show you my settlement statement. I'm only going to do it one time because everybody wants to know how much money you make, how much you get paid, how much is this, how much is that. So for one time and one time only, I will do one of my settlement statements so you can see what is taken out of my settlement, what's the miles that I ran for that week, and what is my net. So I will settle all those questions for you, and you will get a chance to see. I was going to show you my contracts, but it's really not that much to see. I mean, basically I done told you everything about the contract. It's about this thick, so it'll bore you to death. The main issue is just your payments and what's coming out. But other than that, that's it. I wish I knew someone in Dothan, Alabama, so I can spend the night with them instead of in this truck. But I'm loving my house. I don't have a problem with my house. I got to wash clothes this week, and but everybody take care out there. Remember, if you are interested in joining our team with KLLM or coming to school, please give us a call. The phone number is 1-800-925-1000. Like I say, my recruiter name is Dawn. Just ask for Dawn, and they'll get you in touch with her. If you're an experienced driver, you can start like next week. It don't take that long. They do have to check to see if you got tickets, your CSA scores, how long you've been on your job, and all that kind of stuff. If you're interested in going to school, make sure you put in, first step before you call, put in the application online at KLLM.com, because you have to apply first before they'll, you know, even talk to you. That's the first thing that they're going to tell you, is to put the application in so they can pull it and they can get the ball rolling for you. So if you have any questions, any comments, anything like that, as long as it's positive, I'll respond. Even if it's negative, I'm going to respond and then I'm going to remove it. So but as long as it's positive, or you have any questions or anything like that, just put a comment in there and I'll reply back. If you want me to call you, I'll call you. But other than that, y'all have a nice night. I got me something to eat at Denny's. So I eat half a sandwich and then I save half for tomorrow. Denny's had this $6 menu where you get a soup and sandwich. So half the sandwich I'll eat tonight, the other half I'll eat tomorrow, and then the soup I'll eat for lunch or something like that. So it lasts me a while. I'm going to try to move this refrigerator up there somewhere and try to secure it down. But other than that, y'all have a nice and peaceful night. And if you want me to talk about anything, just let me know. I will be more than happy to do that. But I'm going to go out with my song. Oh, this is my song.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah.